I am Reverend Brandon Berg. I am joined today by Reverend Matt Steinhauer and Reverend Josh Scott. Uh, I have been a member of the United Methodist Church for 33 years, and I've been a pastor in the Holston Conference of the United Methodist Church, which is Eastern Tennessee and Southwestern Virginia, for almost 14 years. As a Christian, as a United Methodist, striving to live out an authentic faith that reflects the call of Jesus to love our neighbor as ourselves has always been a top priority for me. And one of the things that means is that I believe that every child, no matter where they live, the color of their skin, the religion of their parents, deserves a safe and loving home to grow up in. And that's why I'm here today, to speak out against the involvement of the Alliance Defending Freedom and their infiltration here in Tennessee. They claim to be a Christian organization, but a glance at their website makes it clear that their goal is to discriminate against people, especially the LGBTQ community, under the guise of religious freedom. The actual freedom that we have in Christ and from the call of Jesus has nothing to do with discrimination against those who live or love or worship differently than we do. Now, as egregious as their hypocritical claims about themselves are, the actions of the ADF pursuing a lawsuit against the White House on behalf of the Holston United Methodist Home for Children is really more so. Holston Home is United Methodist only really in name. They're an East Tennessee adoption agency. They formally disconnected from the Holston United Methodist Conference 20 years ago in 2002. Now, they've maintained their historical connection to the Holston Conference of the church primarily through ongoing Fifth Sunday offerings. I've been a proud supporter of those offerings and of the ministry of the Holston Home in the past, but I'm frankly ashamed of their connection with the ADF and their pursuit of discriminatory practices in the name of religious freedom. Right now, they're defending or are associated with defending the adoption agency's right to refuse to help a Jewish couple adopt through their agency. Friends, this is absolutely not what freedom in Christ looks like. Paul specifically talks about the freedom we have in Christ, but specifies that our freedom cannot cause harm to others, and the actions defended by ADF are nothing but harmful. So Paul writes to the church in Galatia, "You are called to freedom, my siblings, only don't let this freedom be an opportunity to indulge your selfish impulses, but serve each other through love. All the law has been fulfilled in a single statement. Love your neighbor as yourself. But if you bite and devour each other, be careful that you don't get eaten up by each other." The actions of the Alliance Defending Freedom here in Tennessee do not embody loving our neighbor as ourselves, but instead are destroying and harming people. That's why I'm using my voice today to condemn the actions of the Alliance Defending Freedom. It is shocking for me to realize that for 5 years, while I've been the pastor of First United Methodist here in Bristol, our Fifth Sunday offerings have always gone to the Holston Home. I know that the people who work there are good and kind people who want to provide homes for children. So I have to ask, how did ADF get involved? How is this hate group infiltrating an adoption agency and home for foster children that has historically been so welcoming? I don't know all the details. I'm not sure I want to, but as a Christian and a faith leader in this community, I have to speak out in support of love and community and families. That's why as a congregation, First UMC no longer donates to the Holston Home. We cannot support their anti-Christian extreme positions. And I'm heartbroken. And I'm angry that this agency has moved in an extreme direction with the support of the Alliance Defending Freedom.